and introduced it and destroyed the area. Now and she makes chocolate herself. It's part of her phone, and for years she has been a wonderful lady making different, because the cocoa beans like this have such a kind of toxin. With the fermentation the toxin is gone, and then it's a good chocolate. So we need a good fermentation, 7 days. They should be like this. So this is already fermented. So let me make some space here to show they are already fermented and now ready to start the process of drying the beans. Dry them takes about 5 to 7 days. Spread them in a platform with a lot of sun and move it all the time. It's like you are cleaning your house. You have to move them, wait a little bit and then move them again. When they are very, very good dry, they start smelling like chocolate. A little bit far, but they smell like chocolate. And then we roast them. We make a pot with fire and we start roasting the beans. Then is the moment that when you roast it, the skin goes away itself. Even you can do it by hand, like this. And like this where I roasted, and the skin goes away. And then with the wind or with a fan, we do like this, and takes away the skin and only gets the beans that are here. So these are roasted beans. We need to put them to get hot again. Very, very hot. Because these beans, if you press them with the nail or something, there is a little bit liquid. That is cocoa butter. It's like an oily stuff. Of course, it's very difficult to see. If the lady puts it on fire, it will melt. Oh. Yes, starts melting, and you can see the cocoa butter. There is an oily stuff that then the farmers, with a very clean piece of cloth, they put all of the mass in the piece of cloth and start squeezing and compressing and pressing, so the cocoa butter leaks down and we store it. At that moment it's liquid, but then gets solid like this. Incredible, coming out from a brown area. It's quite beige color, huh? Or white. It's very medicinal, but after a sunburn you can use it on the skin and hydrates your skin. We can use it also as a massage. Not very solid. We have to put it, for example, a glass with warm water. We put this, starts melting, and then we use it. Of course, it has to be a little bit liquid. It's very good for cicatrization. When you have a scar or a wound that is healing, you start applying cocoa butter and takes away the scar or the spots. And then from this paste, when they have taken part of the cocoa butter, we make chocolate balls like this. And then this is a chocolate ball that we can make like this, or a mold. It's the same, but it's not sweet. It's pure chocolate. It's to make chocolate, chorote, the chocolate I was telling you. And it's like this. We take one of these balls, a knife or a grater, and we do like this. On the hot water or the hot milk, principally milk. And when we make white chocolate, we use a lot of the cocoa butter. Like this, they are handmade at home or homemade. So what they do? They take part of these products, but they don't take out the cocoa butter. They leave the cocoa butter. So it's when they grate this, then this paste they take it directly, and they make it thinner, and refine it more, and then they add sugar, and they make a very, very, very compact paste together, the sugar with the chocolate, and then they cook it. Sometimes they add a little bit of milk, sometimes not, and then they cook it. And after that they put them in moulds. Well, yes, but anyway it's not, but they don't pay a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean the state doesn't pay a lot for it. And sometimes they get a check, and for a month hard working, pick them up, fermenting and drying, they get like a 370 pesos, that is like 13 to 14 cooks a month, hard working, down the sun, cleaning the feet of the plants, of the tree, and all the time working in it, and getting dirty and bad smell and raining and everything. And they get just a little bit of money. And sometimes they go to the bank, and the bank says, with the guy with the, says, okay, this money hasn't arrived yet. You have to come in 15 days. And in 15 days they go back again, and they say, no, 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 no. Sometimes they spend 2 months without getting the money. So it's a little bit hard. That's why most of the farmers, depending on the productions, not only chocolate, but also bananas or sweet potatoes or malanga or manioc, the rest of the products they produce, they sell the 30%. So they consume a part, but they sell it to private because they make sometimes more money than with the 70 that they sell to the state.
And are they selling it to locals?
Yes, to locals, yes. Yes, to locals. The people, they can go out and sell it in the streets in Baracoa, or sometimes the people come looking for the products here. Yes, price is higher, of course. Sometimes 5 times more expensive a product in private than to the state. Yes. No, tobacco is more, it's a higher, it's 90% to the state and 10% to the own consumption of the locals.
And Oscar, for the cocoa, is it all year round you're producing it, or is there a harvest time? Is there one time?
It doesn't grow the whole year. Sorry, it doesn't. It grows the whole year round, so it doesn't have a special season.
Okay.
Yes.
Crecen de ropa de